All right, Larry, I have coached some of the top agents in the entire world, and what you're doing to help agents right now is bar none. I mean, it's amazing. So here's my question for you. What would you say most agents like? What are you helping agents with right now that's making the biggest impact?
Yeah, database without a doubt. Like
Yeah,
helping them reach their database. There's so many ways that you can reach
yeah,
people in your database just to stay top of mind. And that omnipresence, that I see you everywhere impact. You don't have to invade their inbox in their
yeah.
email. You don't have to send them endless SMS texts. There's plenty of ways to reach out to your database to make sure that they know who you are and to stay top of mind. And
Yeah.
I'm a
So why
master
do you
at
think
that.
most agents are sucking at this? Like every agent knows they should be taking care of their database.
Yeah.
Almost none are, or the way they're doing it is horrendous. Like you said, they're just sending out four terrible emails a month.
Well, it's because they're great at selling real estate, but they suck at marketing. They haven't established the tool set that they need in today's world, in today's
Yeah.
technology to be able to do that. And
And here's my take. I don't think they should. Like if my car
no,
needs to get fixed, like, and I called you
I'm
and you were
taking it to the
coaching me, would
shop.
you be like, all right, Wayne, go to school for 4 years to learn how to fix, like, no, you'd be like, go do your job and let somebody else do their job. And,
Right.
and that's what I see is so people, most agents, they either they overpaid for like some mystical solution that's going to do everything and it never does, or they try to do it all on their own and it absolutely they never get done. So I think what you're doing is brilliant is you're working with them, but you're the car mechanic. They need to stay in their lane. They need to, they need to be part involved in it, but they need to let you do your thing. And the reality is I have yet to meet an agent that didn't have $100,000 sitting in their contacts list.
Yep. And for every 100 people in your database, you should expect at least 12 conversations about moving or real estate in general.
Yeah,
So you don't need 1,000 people in your database. You need 100. That's
yeah.
it.
So if I have a client that is a little leery about this, would you be willing to spend 15, 20 minutes to walk them through what you do and see if it's a good fit?
Every day, twice on Sunday.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I mean, and that's what seriously, that's what I recommend to everybody is like, just get on the phone with them, tell them your problems and see if if there's a solution, whether you decide to actually work with them full time or not. I've never got off a phone call with you without having like mad value. So dude, thanks for what you're doing, man.
Appreciate it.
Let me ask you
Appreciate it.
this. What do you wish agents knew about what you do?
The AI and the automations that are available today make
Yeah.
things far cheaper, far easier, way more personal, and can basically take the things out of your hands and put them into the hands of automation to make them so much more effective.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and the little bit of money they're paying you is equal to having to go out and hire a four-man team. Like we would have had to go out and hire a four-man team 4 years ago to do what you're able to set up and get in place with them.
Yep, especially when it comes to marketing, advertising, copywriting, uh, automation, all of those things you can put. I have AI automations that pretty much can do almost all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
at scale.
Uh, all right. So I get to see the result of all you're doing with clients and how you're kicking ass and taking names with clients, and all the impact you're having with them. I guess just out of pure morbid curiosity as a coach, what led you to this? What led you to doing what you're doing now?
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. Fascination with technology was number one. I'm just absolutely fascinated by technology. I've been in technology since 1983, bought my first computer at the ripe old age of 13. So, for me, I have this passionate affair with technology. And when I see something new, I tend to jump on it really, really fast and implement it. And being able to help people and see the impact of all that and being able to
Yeah.
utilize technology to help people at the same time, just it it helps my heart.
Yeah. What hurts your heart that you're seeing so much right now, especially in the real estate world or with small business owners?
Yeah, I think the do-it-yourself mentality right now. There's a lot of people that are trying to wear several different hats. I'm guilty of that too. I've figured out what hats I'm really good at, which hats I'm not really good at, and
Yeah.
I hand those hats off to people who are way better at it than I am. But those that are trying to do it themselves, and then it falls flat. And then, I get the call saying, hey, my neighbor just listed his house with a rival agent in my office, and he didn't even remember that I was a real estate agent. Like, whose fault is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a coach years ago told me the dumbest way to tackle something is by trial and error. Like if you can avoid trial and error, like absolutely. And I think that we've been, especially, high achievers, it's like we've been taught that we should be good at everything, right? That we should learn everything. Anything you're weak at, you should go get better at. And I remember I read a book years ago. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Basically, it was like, stop trying to get good at everything. It is like stay in your genius zone. Like get good at this, and then there's lots of you don't need to go get good at. I admire technology. I appreciate technology. I'm not the guy to go build up. Like I've seen some refuttals. It's like this and then this and like all it spiders in like 7 billion things. Like I'm like, I mean, I can appreciate it. I'm not the guy. But like we've been told this BS lie that if you're a good person or you're a high achiever, like you just figured it out on your own. It's like, no, stop watching YouTube videos. Stop freaking doing it on your own. Like go to, you're good at, go to the networking mixer or whatever it is and let Larry build a freaking spider web of how to take care of people.
Right.
And I just think it's such a fallacy. I love that people want to improve, but man, there's some things you don't need to get better at.
And I see people paying a lot of money for a lot of tools and technology that they never use, or that are so general, and tools and technology that'll automatically post to your Facebook page once a day. And it's a generic post that ends up on a million other Facebook pages, and they wonder why it doesn't get any traction. It's because it's not personalized.
Yeah.
So
ends up hurting them more than helping them. So,
quit paying for things that are not working and you're not using.
Yeah. Well, from all the entrepreneurs in the country, thank you for what you're doing. And I love your heart for helping us do all the stuff that needs to get done that we freaking suck at doing it.
Yeah, it's hard.